What's up, guys? I'm Nevo Lape, and this is my wife.
Ria.
And today the topic is based on going out in a relationship. I'm in the entertainment business, and there's random events that I have to attend to. A majority of the times that also starts late night, and I get home very late. The family's probably sleeping. So we're going to talk about the significance of not bothering your spouse, because we don't have that problem. So, babe, when I come home late and you're sleeping and you wake up and I'm like in the bed or whatever, how do you cope with that? What's your emotions that you deal with?
Since we started off, when we first met, I already knew the lifestyle he was in. So it's not really nothing new to me. Obviously, when we dated and then we got married, I was already used to that lifestyle of him having to socialize a lot, attending events, going out with certain people. He's always had a purpose. It's never been like, I just want to hang out tonight. It's always been with a purpose. Because of that, it hasn't been an issue for me because it's something that I'm used to. I know that he's going out to socialize, to meet with people, to network. So there's always a purpose for it. So that's why it's not. I know a lot of people, though, a lot of relationships, when their spouse goes out, they want to go to, or if they can't, like it becomes an issue with trust and all that. There isn't any insecurities. Like, I'm not insecure and I trust him.
That's the main factor, because a lot of people are insecure and they feel some sort of way that their significant one is going to do things outside of their relationship.
Yeah,
So,
without them.
Or they feel like they're missing out on something. At the end of the day, if you know your spouse is, or your significant one is out there working, let that person work. Why would you want to be around that person 24/7, 365? Everybody needs space and need they me time. You know what I mean?
Like he said, being out there working, like that's how I look at it. I look at it like he's working. He's still working, even though sometimes
it's fun.
Of course,
it looks like fun. People smoking, drinking, or things like that. I don't indulge in that type of situation, but just in general, it's fun. It's active. So I could see why somebody would feel some sort of way that they are having fun without them. I get it. I understand 100%.
If I look at it like he's working, regardless of what, that's what I'm looking at it as. I'm not looking at it like he just decided to leave me and the family at home so he could go party and bowl. It's not the case. And then even so, like he said, you need your me time. So if there is a moment when he wants to hang out with his guy friends, it's not an everyday thing. So if he does want to hang out, it's like, it's okay. I'm not gonna try to tag along. I'm not gonna have an issue with it because he spends the rest of the time dedicated to his family. He's still his own person. He's still an individual. So why should I hold him down like, no, you're married to me, so now you can't do anything. You can't have fun. No, you just, if it's that big of an issue, you take that time that they're out and you do something with yourself. You don't have to go out, or if you do want to go out, like whatever it is, you can find something to do for yourself.
Yeah, keep yourself busy.
Yeah.
You find some sort of talent. You find some sort of trade, something that you could put together that you can be active with. And if you have kids, do something with your kids. Find things that they will want to do with you, you know what I mean? So it doesn't always have to be us together 365, 24/7. Like, you, in a sense, gonna ruin your relationship like that, I believe.
As long as you're both clear and you both know like what your priorities are and what you would jeopardize if you do anything stupid when you're out away from your spouse, then like you can't go wrong.
That's
because if you both know this is what I have, this is what matters most to me, then you're both clear on that.
Yep.
So you guys are on the same page. So it's not an issue. You have someone that just wants to go out just to go out for no reason, then that's what may bring issues. And then on top of that, if you're insecure and you've given your spouse something to be insecure about,
that's another issue. That's major, because now you gave that person a reason to feel that you're just going out to cheat. So you now have the obligation to bring that security back into the relationship. And if you just randomly going outside just because you feel like it, understand it's going to bring some turmoil in your relationship, because you already made her feel insecure or made him feel insecure of the situation. So that insecurity, at the end of the day, is all based on security and understanding. Because if you guys have security in your relationship and you have understanding of each other and their situation outside of the house, I don't see where there should be a reason to have an issue.
When you have security and you're not dealing with someone who is not trusting or feels insecure about their own selves, then it makes it a lot easier. Like, I've never had to question him deeply on where you're going, who you're going with, who's going to be there, what girls are going to be there, who you're meeting up with, why do you have to go there, why is it at this time? Like he said in the beginning, it's been times when it'll be a late night event. Like, he's literally leaving the house like 12, 1 o'clock. Of course I care, but he hasn't given me a reason to question him to the point of, why are you asking me all these questions? He hasn't given me that reason. And I trust he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's jeopardizing. So.
I don't want to be in a relationship that, say I play myself and cheat on my wife and she takes me back. There's a whole lot of work I have to do. I don't want to go through that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, you think I want to stop situations and stop the emotions that she has for me, or have a second thought, would she feel this type of way? I don't want to live like that. So the best thing to do is just keep your relationship together. Mend it the way it's supposed to be. Don't break what you have. At the end of the day, I don't want that insecurity in my relationship, because it's a problem. It's gonna fall apart. So I don't want none of that.
If he does have to do late night events or whatever he is doing, he fills me in and lets me know out of the respect. Further than that, if I do have a question, I know he would answer, but I don't drill him to the point, because there's no reason for me to do it. I trust what he's doing. I believe him. So, and as much as I want to be around him, I love him like crazy. I want to be around him all the time, but I'm not going to stop him from being who he is. I'm not going to stop him from doing something that is benefiting our future. There's no need for that. I'm not going to tag along to every event. I do attend events with him, but if I don't feel like I need to be at every event, I don't need to be there. It's okay.
If you met a female and she was a stripper, understand she's a stripper. Don't come into her life and feel like I'm about to change her because she looks good. I want to take her home. Bruh, you want to take her home? Cool, take her home. But understand, if her heart is on that pole, that's how she makes her bread, who are you to come through and say, yo, I don't want you to do that no more? Nah, that's his lifestyle. This is how she looks at her career. So therefore, respect and support it. This is what you want. That's the lack of understanding. If you understand that's her goal in life, that's her future, support it. That's just the way it is. It's life, man. Deal with it. So don't come in trying to rearrange her whole life and take her away from her goals, her passion. That's who she is. And you want to go to her events and she's grinding on the dude, you want to get mad. Don't get mad, bro. You met her like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's coming from, if you meet your spouse with them already being involved in that lifestyle.
Correct.
So now it's a whole different thing if suddenly down the line in your marriage, now then all of a sudden one or the other wants to go out late night for no reason, like just to hang out, then that's a whole different thing. Because now if that is what you want to start doing after you get married, then now you have to be more understanding and speak to your spouse.
Yep.
So explain to them why all of a sudden you want to go out every night to the same bar. If you randomly get up and now every night I want to go to this bar without him, it's like,
what's the point?
What's going on? Like,
you got something going on over there.
Right. So now you have to make them feel comfortable. Because let's just say it's because you always want some time alone and that's what you decided to do. Late night, I want to go to the bar. You need to make your spouse comfortable with that. Explain to them so that they don't think, hey, so you met somebody else now, because
like if you want to go to the bar, what's the point of constantly always going to the bar? What's the reason? Why you have to take the time out in your relationship to constantly go to this particular bar? It's only right for your significant ones to feel that there's something that's drawing your attention at that bar. It
that's
only
where
makes sense.
You got to start communicating more so you both can understand what it is going on.
Correct.
At the end of the day, you don't really want to make it a big deal. If you are with someone and this is what they already do, they already go out late night, don't all of a sudden be a headache to them. Just don't, because it's like you have no right, really. You have no right to suddenly just come and put a pause to all this, that this is what they're used to doing. So if you do have a concern, or if it does bother you, of course, voice that.
Converse, talk about it.
If I feel some type of way about something, I have to mention it, because if not, he's not going to know.
Correct.
So why should I wait till it gets to the point where I'm like, I'm fed up? No, I'm going to speak to him, explain to him what my issue is, and it's his duty to reassure me and make sure that I'm not uncomfortable with it, that I have no reason to feel insecure or uncomfortable with what's going on. There's been times when he has an event to go to and he'll invite me, and I just feel like it's better if I don't, because I want to give him his space. I don't want him to feel like I have to be there. I really don't. I trust him. I trust what he's doing. So that's the major, I think that's the point, really, to trust and be secure.
And guys, you basically have to make your woman feel secure. At the end of the day, if you give her a reason for you not to be somewhere by yourself, that's your fault. That's why she's nagging. She's not nagging because she feels like it, unless you already got into a relationship with an insecure individual. That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
That's something else. Now she's carrying on the baggage from her last relationship to your relationship, or he is as well, vice versa. But that's the main key: security and understanding. With those two keys, the package is wrapped. Well done.
Yeah.
So, I'm Nevo Lape, and this is my wife,
Ria.
and we will see you in the next vlog. Peace.
Right.